It's getting crazy in the field. A lot going on, y'all. Rest in peace to Theo, man. Rest in peace to my boy Theo Huxtable, man. He kind of hit hard like the Kobe, you know. He kind of hit hard like the Kobe, man. Theo out of here, man. And he got trapped in a wave. I be trying to tell people about, you know, first we got to start this off by saying R.I.P. Man, we got to say R.I.P. to Theo Huxtable, man. Grew up off Theo, man. He was one of the first. Theo was basically one of the first black teenage sitcom. He was like the first Fresh Prince, or Bel Air, kind of like, you know. And then on the cool, it was almost like Theo kind of carried the Cosby Show. Just to be real. What up, man? Theo carried the Cosby Show, man. It was basically like Theo's show. And they show Bill Cosby every now and then making some Jello puddings jokes. But it was basically, like Bill Cosby show was basically built around Theo. And that boy got trapped in a wave, man. He got trapped in a current. I'm gonna make a video about that because I thought, like, it's crazy that happened. Because I've always tried to tell people what you can drown in a wave, but everybody would be like, what that mean? But that's how he died. He drowned. It's like you get trapped in a wave. I'm gonna explain it to you because it happened to me. I almost died, and nobody even knew. I tried to tell people, but they didn't even understand. Because I was at a park. I was at this water park in California when I was little, and it create waves. It create big old waves, and I probably didn't shut it down. I'm pretty sure. You know what's so crazy? I'm pretty sure, because this happened like in the 90s when it happened to me. But I'm pretty sure somebody probably died at that. Not trying to be like that, but somebody probably died at that park. It's probably not even there no more. Because it make big old waves like. This is what happened to Theo. It's a wave, right? And you know how the surfers, they be on top of the wave. And the wave be hella big, right? And they be on top of the wave. But notice how the wave stay still and it stay big and be moving like that. What could happen is you can get trapped in the wave as a person. And once the water, you see the wave going hard like that, it's like you stuck in the water. Like you can't move. You can't swim out of a wave. You know, your body is like, you don't have no body weight. So it's like you as good as a rock, a pebble, or a fish or something. A fish is cool because a fish could breathe on the water. But it happened to me. I was at a theme park, and the waves was coming like this. And it used to be like when they create real big waves, people used to get kind of scared. Only like the people that knew how to swim and kind of knew wasn't scared. So they start creating the big waves, and everybody knew to kind of get close to the shore when the big waves came. I was a daredevil when I was little. So I used to damn, this be kind of spooking me how every time I go live, this lady comes to the place. It be kind of, I don't know, it kind of throws me off a little bit. It's like she know I go live, and then whenever I go live, she drives up here because she know I be up here, and she just, it's kind of weird a little bit. But you can get trapped in the wave, and you get stuck in the wave, and you flow with the wave. And one time, I thought because see what happened is, if you see the wave coming and you go and get ready for the wave and hold your breath while you're in the wave, you still got to be able to hold your breath, but you can hold your breath. But if like say for instance, you just breathe in, you on your last breath, and then a wave hit you. That's what happened to me. I wasn't ready for the wave, and I was just boom, and the wave hit me. I was stuck in the wave, and I had to wait for the wave to wash me all the way to shore for me to breathe. That's what happened to Malcolm Jamal, but he was in the ocean, so it probably just went forever. While he probably died, and the wave was still going. He probably died, because I thought I was gonna die. I remember being a kid, like, damn, I'm about to die. I was stuck in the wave, like, when the wave came, I was on this side of the park. When I got stuck in the wave, I held on to the wave. Yeah, bro, that's crazy, bro. I held on, right? And I got washed up to the shore, and then I came up breathing, and it was like, boy, I got trapped. That's what happened to Theo, bro. So a lot of people like got caught in the current. What that mean? And I'm gonna make a video explaining to people what that mean. That mean you get trapped in a fucking wave. Like that shit scary, boy. When I hear about that shit, I'm like, yep, I know exactly what it's like. The wave, like night vision. You know how the waves be hella big going like this, and they be surfers on top of the wave. You could be inside the wave, just stuck in the wave. Like when the surfers be on top of the wave, any rocks, any debris, anything that's in the wave, it's just stuck in the big ass wave until the wave wash out, and then whatever it is could breathe. So Theo probably got stuck in a wave and just died in the wave, bro. By the time the wave rushed up on shore, he was already dead. I'm telling you, man, that is crazy, bro. Like I say, man, night vision, we probably around the same age, man. I ain't never seen so many people dying. Like, I ain't never seen, bro. It's almost like, I don't know. I ain't saying I think I'm gonna die, but I'm seeing a bunch of good people die, bro. I remember growing up in the hood, a lot of people die. Like, I'm used to seeing people die in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just I ain't never seen, but maybe it's always been like this, but I ain't never seen so many people dying like this. It's people dying left and right, man. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. And then people always talk about, for you new kids, man, and I mean, I ain't trying to, he had a show called Malcolm and Eddie that was lit too. It wasn't just the Cosby Show. He had a show called Malcolm and Eddie. It was only for like 2 or 3 seasons, but it was lit though. It was lit. But y'all, we got to return back to the Trump stuff going on, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. 2 migrants shot a off-duty. How ironic is that? And night vision, I already know, because this, I think you out there in the East Coast. 2 migrants tried to rob a off-duty border patrol. How coincidental is that? They tried to rob an off-duty border patrol and shot him in the face and tried to kill him. I think he shot one of them. Every time I tried, they found the dudes. They had extensive criminal records. The dudes had been kicked out the country. They got all kind of violent records in their country and in this country. They were walking around New York like 2 o'clock in the morning. They seen an off-duty border patrol. Like like this probably only made the news because it was a border patrol. This probably would have happened to a random person. He probably wouldn't have made the news. Listen, I'm on the East Coast, upstate New York, Rochester. Already, so you know about my boy 38 Special. That's my boy 38 Special. Go crazy. Hey, I'm talking about shot the police in the face, tried to kill him, and just walked off like it was casual. End up being a border patrol. See, it's stuff like that. It's something eerie about that. Like it's something eerie about that. Like people be thinking about all kind of far-fetched stuff. That's kind of eerie for some immigrants to try to rob and kill an off-duty border patrol officer. That's like trying to rob and kill the police. That's what I'm saying. The gangsters, like if you're a gangster in America, I don't think that third world gangster is a little more gangster. That third world gangster is a little more, y'all done robbed and shot the police in the face. I'm gonna show y'all. But first I gotta, before I show y'all that, this is why I told y'all why black people need to stay in their place and let whatever happen. We're gonna wiggle through all this, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about all this. But when I see how this black man got assaulted, and I ain't gonna lie, man, they wouldn't have did. It's like, bro, it's like, man, and it's cold because this little young dude, man, he was only like 22 years old, bro. They punching him in his face, doing him hella dirty, man. Watch this right here, bro. Yeah, and I want y'all to y'all probably already seen it. Wait, hold on. Y'all probably already seen this already. But this is what I'm talking about. This is why, this is why I be kind of just still kind of minding my own business a little bit. I'm going to show y'all this right here. Look at how they do this black man, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. This is why black people still black people. Let's see how it play out because we still getting dead like this.
That's refreshing. Like that? Yeah.
Until other race people make a video and look. If other race people getting dead like this, make a video like this man made a video so we can see.
McNeil, he's still required to have headlights on. It was at this moment where an officer asked McNeil to step out of the car. but another officer punches the driver's window until it shattered. The officer then begins to assault McNeil while forcibly removing him from the car.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Yeah. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. There's multiple people headlights off, first of all. And then
now look at this dumbass reason. You pulling me over because my headlights is off in this weather. It's not even dark outside. You pulling me over because I got dreads in my fucking head. That's why. When your mama and them tell you don't be having all that shit in your hair and all that, this is what they talking about. And ain't nothing wrong with having dreads, but he got pulled over because he a black man with dreads. That's why he got pulled over. Watching this shit really pissed me off, bro.
You're still required to have headlights on.
Because I'm in my 40s. This nigga like 21 years old, 22.
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
Destination 33 at 15 from 1 hour.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right.
No.
Nah, I'm about to show. Nah, hold on. I'm about to show y'all the real one. This shit, like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Square ass dude. Just you can tell by the way he talking. He ain't even. Man, come on, bro. This is the shit I be talking about right here. Now, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the uncensored version. Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
Destination 33 at 15 from 1 hour.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right.
Stop fighting! Put your hands on your back.
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
When he heard that, all right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
When he heard that, all right, go for it, he should have already knew what time it was.
Here. All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hand.
Here.
The reason?
Step out now. All right.
Stop fighting! Put your hands on your back.
Call your supervisor.
Black dude sitting right there. He got to play it off like he ain't. Man, that shit wrong as fuck. That's hell. Y'all ain't got to do all that, bro. You do not have to do all that, man.
Show me your hands. Here.
That's crazy, bro.
Here.
That's crazy. Like I told you. That's wild, bro. The stuff going on in America, bro. They punched that boy in his face. That boy ain't nothing but 21, 22 years old. Probably ain't never been through nothing in his life, bro. Just scared. You gonna be scared, bro. If you don't know no better, you gonna be scared of this shit. Bro, if you don't know no better, you gonna be scared of this stuff, bro. That's crazy, bro. That they do that boy like that. And I ain't gonna lie. Nino Brown starting to get on my nerves. I like him, but he try to do too much conspiracy stuff. He be doing too much, man. But yeah, man. Let me let y'all see this right here. Man. It's a lot going on, man. The Trump effect, man. I agree. Look at this right here, bro. They just riding around, chilling. I wonder what the police was over there doing. He was just hanging out in the park or something? They run up on him. Pow! Shot him in the face. And look, what's so cold? They doing it like they be doing in their country. You know, in their country, how they be on them bikes and shit, riding up on people and robbing them. They doing out here in New York the same way they do in their country. That's crazy, bro. You see how we be watching all them videos about how stuff be happening in their country? How they be on a little moped, pulling up on people, robbing them, and getting on a moped. They trying to do the same shit in New York. That's crazy, man. They caught both of them. Caught both of them. How y'all gonna be migrants shooting a off-duty border patrol officer in the face?
You're never just another order number.
Lord have mercy.
So this new information is continuing to come in now about the 2 illegal immigrants accused of shooting an off-duty Border Patrol agent in New York City. That agent hospitalized, recovering after he was shot in the arm and shot in the face during that attempted armed robbery in Manhattan's Riverside Park on Saturday night.
Alice Brown.
Now we're learning the 2 suspects are expected to be charged in federal court later today. So this is what happens when DHS lands in the morning with the border czar and they get things rolling in a sanctuary city. It takes that level of participation and leadership to push against the crazy policies in New York City. Anyway, both these suspects were previously caught and released at the border under the previous administration. And
This
they
is
each
crazy,
have a
man.
lengthy history of violent crime. This is Outnumbered. I'm Harris Faulkner. Joining
And then
me
it's
today,
crazy
Kennedy,
how
host of Kennedy's
they trying to do it in New York the same way they, you know how them countries, how you see all them videos of the people on the moped and one person jump off and rob somebody and they jump. They trying to do the same exact stuff in New York. That's crazy. Ran up on a border patrol officer and shot him in the face. And try to jump back on a moped like they be doing in the other countries.
It's the World Podcast. Cheryl Cassoni, Fox Business anchor
That's
and
crazy,
host of
man.
American Dream Home on Fox Business. Nicole Parker, Fox News contributor and former FBI special agent. And Griff Jenkins, Fox News national correspondent. Great to have them.
Man, this shit crazy.
Well, now
man.
officials are releasing the identities of the 2 men accused of shooting that off-duty Border Patrol agent. Both suspects are from Dominican nationals who illegally entered America under the under Biden's presidency, I should say. They each had active deportation orders and a string of prior arrests for serious crimes. But thanks to Democrat sanctuary policies, they were allowed to remain in the country and on the streets. Multiple ICE sources are telling Fox News now that both men are believed to be the same men accused of an armed robbery in Massachusetts earlier this year. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem.
They trying to get to it. What's your channel about? A little bit of everything. Right now, everybody talk about ICE and Trump and all that, so I just do stuff. You know, all I do is just play reactions and just play stuff back to y'all. People that be coming to my channel, they kind of know how I rock. I'm just kind of all over the place a little bit. You know, the main thing about my channel is me, though. I'm not really the main thing that make my channel. My channel is about me and the shit that I'm doing. That's really what my channel is about. One day I could be on here talking about sports. One day I could be on here funny. Then I could talk about 2 migrants shooting the border patrol person in the face and trying to hop on a moped. That's something to talk about. The black man that got assaulted got punched all upside his head for no reason. He only 21, 22 years old, bro. He a kid out there getting mishandled like that. Had his hands up and everything, was stopped and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that today. I talk about a little bit of everything. Go binge watch my content and look at everything, and you'll see what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't know what I'm a little bit of everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Czar Tom Homan visited
Both
that
suspects
injured
had
border agent in the hospital this morning, and they called on
orders.
Democrat leaders to take accountability for their sanctuary policies.
I'm calling on every single mayor and sanctuary city and sanctuary governor to change their policies and to change their tactics right now. Their job is to take an oath to protect the public.
I visited the officer last night. Of course, he was heavily sedated, so I didn't have words with him, but I did talk to his family. They're devastated. I buried Border Patrol agents. I buried ICE agents. Luckily, thank God, we're not burying one today.
Thank God we're not burying one today, Nicole. And in some ways, if that had been a citizen who was not armed and didn't have that kind of tactical ability to get off a shot, already shot twice, that person wouldn't have survived. I mean, this city is on edge, whether they admit it or not.
Bro, it's
This
going
is a direct
down.
result of gross negligence of former President Biden and Mayorkas and their failed policies at the border and these sanctuary city policies.
is
I
going
don't know what
down,
it will
man.
take for.
We're just talking about a little bit of everything, man. That's crazy, man. The world we living in. You know, I'm just serving y'all the news, man. What else? I ain't been by Anton Daniels' channel. You know, me and him, we kind of be rocking the same. But yeah, my channel, you missed. I had a live earlier that was like, it was like 3K. We was in there chopping it up. Today we just, you know, they be light. I just like to run my mouth, man, and drop a little bit of game, man. But I like to talk. It's a good attribute for when you're a YouTuber, liking to talk and stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Let's see what DL Hughley had to say about this.
Losing to last week's
This was crazy right here. He need to sue. He need to be able to get some money for this because they didn't have to punch him in his face and do all that. They did not have to do him like that.
Hands behind your back. What's wrong with you? I was putting my hands behind my back. Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking. I'm fucking 2%, bro. I was doing it, bro. What's going on, man? You're under arrest. That's what's going on. No, bro. Yes, bro. Yes. I have a local reason, bro. Big knife center in here, too. You gonna throw me going like that, bro? Yeah, man. Take it off now, man. Bro. Yeah. And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with y'all, bro. That's not how it works. Too late. It ain't no too late. When they asked you to step out of the vehicle, you should have done that shit. Sir, your pocket didn't even ask. Marijuana in his right pocket. Yes. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing. Don't go resisting, idiot. I didn't do nothing wrong, sir. Can you back me up to the car?
After sharing the video, McNeil would release a statement of his own. February 19th, I was pulled over at 4 p.m. for my headlights being off. No rain, smoke, or fog. In fact, I could see a part of the blue sky. I simply asked for a supervisor and things escalated quickly, as you can see. A chipped tooth and 9+ stitches in my lips. My tooth went through my lip. Were the results from them slamming me on the ground for no reason when I was trying to put my hands behind my back. And I also suffered a concussion and short-term memory loss. This was very hard to do. I'm not mentally healed from this, but I had to get the word out eventually. And if I pushed you away or changed, more than likely this is why, or I just don't F with you anyways. Talk to you later. Please tag and share. As the video began making its rounds online, of course the story would tug on the heartstrings of many, as the country would react to the brutality. D.L. Hughley would repost and reshare the video on his own Instagram page, writing, "Trump's America." One social media user would point out, this isn't Trump's America, but America in general. Now, Hughley's repost would include another caption from another social media user who originally posted the video. That caption read, "Concussion, chipped tooth, and 9 stitches in his lip." Jacksonville, Florida, the stop was because his headlights were off at 4 p.m. Even though you can see from the video, it was still light outside. This is just another example of police brutality and excessive force, and wrong on every level. We must keep resisting.
Now let me tell y'all this, man. I'ma just y'all know, man. Brady, what's up, B? Man, let me just say this. Let me just say this, you know. I'ma just keep it real. Y'all know I keep it real. OT, what up? OT, right? OT, I ain't even got OT for to say what I just now was for to say. I was just now for to say, OT, you came in that shit. I'm about to read OT And he probably finna tell y'all just what I was about to say. Look, can't play with the police. He should have just went. That's what I'm trying. Look. He might have still had love. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. When the police tell you to get out the car, get out the car. Unless you got other shit to do. Like, I was always, you gotta understand with me too. I was a criminal for a long time. I either had drugs in my house or in my car or some kind of gun and some kind of safety composite. They probably knew my name. They probably had me arrested, pulled over before and recognized. So I had to do stuff differently when the police bothered me. But if you're a total square and you ain't got nothing to do, like, do this kind of stuff when you want to create like a riot, you know, if you want to get like some stitches or get hit upside the head, you know what I'm saying? No, you good. No, you just, no. No, OT, you did. I like what you did because you took the words right out of my mouth. If you ain't gotten, listen, when I'm gonna tell you, when the police bother you, just do what they say, bro. Unless you got a lot of time on your hands. Like whenever the police pull me over, I was when I'm in a car driving, I'm going somewhere. I'm never in a car just cruising. Whenever I'm in the car, I'm going somewhere. So whenever the police stop me, I always used to have an attitude like, bro, can you hurry up and do this little bullshit so I can go? Or you gonna write me a ticket, whatever. Like they know, like, and the police hate when you like. I'm skilled. You the 100 police, and you the 100 different police in my face. I done dealt with the police 100 times. So the police know when they come fooling with me, I already know. Look, do whatever. You want to put me out, you want to search the car, I want to put me on the side of the road so that people can feel safe in the neighborhood. That's really all y'all want to do, really. Y'all just pulling me over so the other white people that live in this neighborhood could see you got me pulled over and you want to pull me out the car, put me on the side of the road and go through my trunk. And we can shorten this whole thing in about 10 minutes. I can get on my way. You want to call, you're going to waste time calling the dog because I really ain't got nothing in the car. But I don't have time on my hands. Y'all bored and y'all don't have that much crime out here in this nice area. So y'all want to make a whole spectacle and draw this out, go to my car, come back in 45 minutes, then go back, call for backup. Y'all want to turn all this shit into nothing because I had a tail light out. How about this? Write me the ticket, hurry up and go through my car. I really got somewhere to go. Y'all are like 27, 28. I'm in my 40s. Young white kid. Can I get out of here? You know what I'm saying? I got to get out of here. So I'm going to be Mexican police. Can I get out of here? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, you got to, like, with this happening, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's messed up. But get your black ass out the car. You know what, like, listen, I know America to move the goalposts on a lot of stuff. I know everybody weird now. I know everybody doing what they want to do. I know everybody think because it's a new day, they can just say whatever. You know, they can do whatever they want to do. It's a new day. Leave them police alone. They not going. You can't move the goalposts on the police. So I like just stuff like certain things in the hood, and the police is gonna still stay the same, bro. You can't. My bad. I'm spinning. When the police told him to get out the car, get out the car. If I'm one of the police, I'd be like, bro, check it out, man. If you want this to go smooth, bro, just got the car, bro. But if you got time on your hands, bro, I mean, we find guilty pleasure in beating people up, so we can go either way you want it, bro. We find guilty pleasure in roughing y'all up a little bit. So we gonna either do it that way. This could happen with you getting out your car, and it'd be about 10 minutes, or we could rough you up in about 45 minutes, some stitches. And when the police rough you up, they know how to, I don't know what it is, but they know how to do shit where you be spraining ligament. They do shit to twist, they twist you up. The police left me out twisted up like a pretzel one time. Yeah. But like, nah, bro, like, at the end of the day, how they did black dude was wrong. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. But what you got to realize is they showing you what they gonna do to your black. Like, man, the police don't give a fuck about you, boy. They showing you. This is after the Sonya Massey. This is after the dude that got tortured. That's why we not jumping in to help y'all with the stuff. That's why, because we already, look, that dude just got, they treated him like he was protesting or something. They treated him like he was a protester that they caught out there or something. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's why. That's why right there. Now, let this be a lesson for you young people. Y'all think, you know, I'm young, I'm weird, I'm hard-headed, and I've changed a lot of shit from the last 20 years. I'm going to change this police from, like, I'm not getting out the car. And just because I said so, and that nigga broke through the glass. And you best believe they debriefing each other like this. Probably one of them young woke black people that think that this, like, They debriefing. I done heard them talk to each other. I had an uncle that worked for the homicide. They be already knowing. I had an uncle that worked for the. I had an uncle-in-law that worked for the homicide. He said they hear them guns. Pop, pop. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's an automatic, baby. That sound like 7.62s. Wait. You know, shootouts only the longest a shootout lasts is about 10 seconds. Wait. Okay, somebody did. Okay, let's go over there now. That's how the police be. But they'll pull somebody over like that and rough them up. They'll pull a square-ass black dude like that over and rough him up and act like he a thug. No, he not. They know he not a thug. The same way real gangsters know these fake niggas ain't thugs. They know he not a real thug, but he's black, so he's still a thug. I told you, being a black man in America is gangster enough. I already told y'all that. You see what I'm saying? But when it comes to some real gangsters, they gon'. I'm telling you that my Uncle Wayne would be like, they hear the shootout. They'll get ready to one of them. No, wait. No, nigga. Do you hear? They shooting at each other. Nigga, do you hear that? Okay, they done shooting? Wait a little bit, because they might try to slide back through there again. Wait about 10 minutes. Okay, now let's go. But catch somebody jaywalking and try to beat the shit out of them, though. I told you about the police pulled me over one time. He was really trying to shoot me. He was so preoccupied with looking both ways to shoot me, I was able to get out the car and walk up to him. He was so ready to shoot me, he didn't know what to do. He was just like, damn, like, he was looking around. I know from the streets when people look around what that means. I learned that from the streets. So I remember one time this dude was for to shoot me. He started looking around. I said, he got a gun. And I ran, the whole crowd ran. I yelled, I made a, look, this how quick on my feet I was. I made my voice sound like a girl and everything. I said, he got a gun! Like that. I made my voice high and then ducked in the crowd. Yeah, bro. I seen a nigga looking around talking like this. Yeah, no, hell no, nigga. Hell no, this ain't gonna happen to me. But I'm just telling y'all for future references, man. Like when I used to be around, I used to have a partner. I ain't gonna say his name. Love you, my nigga, but you know you was the main one. Cause see, this the thing. When I grew up and when I was a kid, like I never really was caught up into the thugging part, because I really had drugs and like I really was doing illegal things. Like I really had drugs and digital scales and baggies and paraphernalia and money. Like I had shit going on to where if the police give me an easy out, I'm gonna get out of there. But I used to have little homies where they wasn't really selling dope, or they wasn't really like, but they was just caught up in thugging, so they'd be snatching around. I used to be kind of like, hey bro, like let's just let it, like, no man, I'm gonna still snatch around, bro. Don't snatch around, because I gotta get. Let's just if we could chill. So I never was with the whole giving the police a hard time. I never did that. I go with the grain. Like, you want me to get out the car? I get out the car. You want to search my car? I keep my head down, don't say nothing. I act defeated and drained. Like, I ain't got nothing to say to y'all. Can I go? Oh, no, okay. I can leave now. Okay. I can go now. Okay. I ain't got nothing to say to y'all. Every time I know they got go-to moves to make you mad. I remember one time me and my partner, they wanted to search the car, but we was so cool. We was real cool or whatever. They looked for you to get irate. My boy said something. He was trying to find something, and he was like, man, I'm trying to get to my mom because you know she going through this sickness or whatever, man. I don't want her, I don't want her to die or whatever. So you're gonna have to. He said something like, well, man, you might as well go and talk to the funeral home and get ready, because you're not gonna. And I had to really grab my boy, like, say, bro. They already had us here for like 10 minutes, bro. We almost gone. Like, he said that just to make him mad. I could see him looking too. He couldn't really see my boy. I could see him talking right here. And he said that he was waiting for my boy to do something too. And I just was like, nah, bro, don't. I just kind of like, we almost out of here, bro. He trying to draw you off sides with the hard count. Don't do it. We finna get up out of here. But yeah, you just got to know how to deal with the police, man. And these you got to think about it. These new kids are scared. They scared, bro. We saw Rodney King. We didn't see Sandra Bland. We didn't see Tamika Marley. We didn't see Trayvon Martin. We didn't see this stuff. We just saw that. So these kids nowadays scared, bro. Rest in peace to my boy Malcolm Jamal Warner, man. Theo Huxtable, man. Rest in peace to Theo, man. He got trapped in a wave. He died in a current. Nino Brown, stupid motherfucker. I like Nino Brown, but let's see what Nino Brown stupid ass talking about. I like Nino Brown, and I like him, but he's starting to be one of them like theory type of people that be just always trying to make up some shit. But hold on, Wait, this another. Hold on, here go another one.
A shocking robbery attempt in Anaheim caught on camera. At least 20 people in broad daylight trying to bust into a jewelry store. But this time, the owner stopped the heist in just seconds. Good evening to you. I'm Susan. Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf is live in Anaheim with the dramatic video and tonight's top story. Matthew.
Well, Susan, this was very intense. In that surveillance video, you can see at least 20 people trying to bust through this door right here, many with sledgehammers, until someone inside fired back. A violent would-be smash-and-grab robbery stopped in seconds.
Every single one of them is covered in blood from head to toe.
Watch again as at least 20 people wearing hoodies Thursday evening in Anaheim get out of 5 cars and swarm like hundreds.
You know, what legislators will try to tell you in California in particular, and a lot of these Democrat cities where they try to demonize gun owners, is that they'll tell you that the preservation of life, of thugs and people that are going to spend an extraordinary amount of time criminalizing, demonizing, destroying, ruining businesses, running businesses out of cities that is going to be productive and you know, small business owners and people that employ people and pay taxes. We've gotten so far left that now they look at the person that is breaking into the stores, breaking into homes. You know, I did a review video on a Millionaire Morning Show where it was people that continuously broke into this suburban home, and the homeowner wound up killing one of them.
I remember that.
Or they were breaking into a garage or something like that to get into the home or something. Homeowner wound up killing one of them. And then there was a conversation amongst people about whether or not he should be charged or not. Because what they are trying to say is that the life of the person that is breaking in is more valuable than the life, possibly the life, and or you protecting your private property, and or you protecting your business in this case, is not as important. And I disagree. I certainly disagree.
100%.
One of the reasons why we have so much chaos and confusion in the United States of America and these liberal cities is that there are no consequences and people don't feel like anything can happen to them. The reason why laws and rules are in place is because people don't know how to operate outside of it. And it's not for the law-abiding citizens. It's for the people that decide that they want to break them and then terrorize other people. And over in California, it's one of the things that gives me pause and why I would never, amongst 1,000 other things, why I would never really move permanently to California.
Nah, I'm going to tell you, look.
Is because they have more precedents for the criminals.
I'll tell you, I'm from California. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from one of the most dangerous parts of California. California is turned, like, I'm talking about when it comes to, I don't know how they explain it. It's just hard to explain. It's like, California is so grimy and so cutthroat and so wicked that it's like you got to be aware at all times. Like your car gonna get broken into. You gonna get pressed. Like in Cali, you gonna get pressed. Like when I was in this dude, I was out here, dude said, "You ain't scared? You in the hood?" I said, "Not really." He like, "Why?" I'm like, "Cause where I'm from, I would have already got pressed, stripped, tossed up in the air and broke before I hit the ground. Like I would have already been, they would have been." In Cali, stuff happened so fast. Like, see how they just pulled up 20 deep trying to break into they do stuff. They got a thing called bipping, where they get the spark plug, them little spark plugs. When you get a spark plug, if you hit a window like that, the whole window will crack. And they walking around doing that, just going through, like they coming through in the car, jumping out, bipping every car. You know, you leave your cell phone in your car, your wallet, they bipping every car in a line. They going to nice neighborhoods where people paying to park and just going through brazenly, just boom, boom. If they get caught, they get caught. But they call crash outs to where they just break into 10 cars in a row, grab everything in the front seat, whether it's coat, whatever, everything, and then they go around the corner, do a count, see what they got, go down another busy street and just like downtown Dallas. The way it'd be nice cars just parked, like a car pull up, niggas will jump out. They only got about 3 seconds probably 30 seconds to work, maybe a minute to work, 45 seconds to work, and they'll go through every car. Back window, side window, all designer cars. They don't want they just bipping, getting every, you can get a lot of stuff in front of somebody's car. I hate to, look, when we was young, we used to go to like Berkeley. We used to go to like Berkeley, Alameda, San Leandro, like nice neighborhoods. And what we would do, we would just walk through the nice neighborhoods and just walk up in people's garage and take their stuff, and walk up to people's car doors and open it. Like, you know how many people, you know, people in the neighborhood like that, and say that's what California is known for. Like as far as California, that whole we in a nice neighborhood is good. People in California sliver up to the nice neighborhoods. We know to go up there. We know to go up there and know y'all gonna have y'all garage open all day, all night. You got a whole lawnmower in there, computer in there. People are dumb leaving laptops and smartphones. That's what that OT. You know about the bipping. You know about the bipping. People be leaving. It's times I go do something. I leave my bank, everything right here. Everything. Phone. I got like 3 phones. I got my phone on me. You be took 2 other phones, an iPad. But yeah, like we used to go up to the nice neighborhoods, and we know you got your garage open. You got a lawnmower in there. You got a saw in there. You got a tool set in there. You got a bike in there that's expensive. You got bowling, but you in a rich neighborhood. You never thought we would come up here. We creep up there, hit one house, get a stolen car, parking in somebody's driveway just to make them mad, make somebody late to work. We was just bad. We was bad, man. But like, nah, we would go to San Francisco and walk through the nice neighborhoods and just open people's car door and go in and get in their car. We wouldn't even break into nothing. We just, okay, that one locked. Okay, that one locked. Oh, this one open. Come on. It's the 90s, hella CDs and CD books and shit. Out of there. You know what I'm saying? CD players, just the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. Wouldn't even break in your shit to where, nah, bro, California, I could honestly say, it ain't, as far as when it comes to criminality, it ain't no, I know New Orleans. New Orleans is in Philly and places like Memphis, Detroit is on par with the Bay. But like, what up? It's Italy, what up? Yes, sir. The BIP, you already said the big capital of the world. Like, hey, OT, tell him, OT. I don't know. It seems like California criminality is like on another level. It's like different than other places. Like, I feel like the underworld in California is huge. Like, it's people that ain't never had a job in their life and rich. Don't even know what it's like. I know niggas so marinated in the game. I know niggas that started off like 13, 14, gold chain, Jordan, skipping school. They ain't had no bumps and bruises. Right now, they like 45, ain't never worked in their life. Making like 10 bands a week, sitting back, cut just. Like, it's people that, like California, if you can make it through, crime really pays. Like, it's almost like if you want to be a star criminal, go to California. Like, California, if you're gonna be a criminal, it's so like people. I had to like leave California to find out that there's a regular way of living. Like, you can just go work and get a job and like pay bills and stuff, and then like you can get a car, and then like you get an apartment, and then you like open the key, open your door, and you sit down and watch TV, and you just go. Like, I had to figure that shit out when I left Cali. California is so. Your head niggas in California head be gone. Your head be gone, bro. Hello, you are Lucifer. Bye. Get the out of here. Get your dumb ass out of here. And then let me stop, because every time I kick somebody out, some more trolls spike up. So let me wait. OT, let me wait, because somebody want to follow his footsteps. So let me put somebody else out of here. That's the quickest way to, hello, I'm saying bye. The hell wrong with you? I don't want to deal. Listen, I'm letting y'all know. I just got through. I mean, it's been a while now, but I just was around somebody that talked about demons and devils, and I don't want to deal with that shit messed up my life. I don't look. I'm gonna tell y'all. Anybody that talk about witchcraft, devils, demons, get the fuck. Try to talk them down. If they don't stop. Just get the fuck away. Get away from them. Yeah, we have a criminal class here. It's generational, trying to be like your dad and cousin. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's generational. Like in Cali, it's generational. Like my daddy named Crazy Larry. Like, there's people tell me stories about my dad. People used to stop me in the street like, yo, you Crazy Larry's son, huh? And a few people would stop and be like my daddy did something to him. So I started kind of like, okay, I got to start running around with this, because if people going to start saying you crazy, my daddy must have did something to somebody. But like, nah, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's all, you see that a lot in California. I ain't gonna say their names, but I know an OG grew up, he terrorized shit, he lived, his son jumped off the porch, it was getting a reputation even bigger than his son got killed. They looked identical. That's why when I seen his son, I was like, it just made me smile because I'm like, damn, bro, like, because I'm in between. His daddy was my OG. His daddy, I used to bust moves for his daddy. His daddy was my OG. And then that was his son. But I'm like 15 years older than his son. So it's like, I was just looking like, I would just see his son like, damn, bro, you look, and his son, when his son got, I still think about that shit. It still break my heart. But yeah, though, man, California, as far as crime, like I told you, my partner said he went out there. He was trying to get in the streets. He's like, man, he's like, the thing about Cali, y'all move a little too fast. And it's just, everything is like, because the shade is turned up. Like California is shady. It's super duper slimy out there. Super duper slimy. You wouldn't even think so. You wouldn't, nigga, take your last. Nigga, take your last, bro. California is super duper grimy, cuz. I told you my cousin wrecked the Porsche and came back in the Benz. My mama just left. We was at the family gathering. I had a cousin that wrecked he wrecked the Porsche or something and then came back in the Benz. My mama said, yeah, I gotta get out of here. Whatever you got going on, I don't want to be a part of it. Like I'm talking about, I come from, California is just like that. I left California and I moved to Texas and I seen black people working regular jobs and like waking up and going to work and like hitting the time card and then like staying there for 8 hours and then doing it again the next day. And then the check come and they get money and they pay. I didn't know nothing about that. I knew how to wake up every day and make anywhere from $100 to $500 a day, possibly. But I had to come out here and see, and I'm looking at black people like, so it ain't no other black people making you feel like a loser or making you feel like a complete square for working and having a regular life. Like you could be a regular person in Texas. They're like, yeah, bro, you can get a job for the city and just stay there for a while. The women out here kind of laid back, like everything's cheaper, and I'm like, damn. I ain't gotta y'all ain't gonna yeah, just get a job and work there, and stay there. Like, I didn't know why is Cali such a pool of bad, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I have to, I just have to be honest. Like, I'm not trying to shit on Cali, but especially the Bay Area. It's just so shady. Like for instance, rest in peace to my partner, but and a few of the partners that he did, they did to the like California's just shady. Like I remember back in the day, remember the faulty phones was out, the chip phones. Like it was this dude, he was a bully of block. Everybody knew if you do something to him, he'll like do something to you if you speak up for yourself. He sold everybody's cell phones. He like, man, this what he did. He like, man, the block, we gotta get, nigga, the feds watching us, nigga. We gotta switch up. We all gotta get these Nextels, man. The only reason why I didn't get one because I was broke at that time. Everybody gotta get Nextel, man. I mean, $75 from everybody, man. He got the whole hood Nextels for. Yeah, I remember when the Nextels was big. We can't be talking on the phones no more, man. We gonna have to get these Nextels, man. The walkie-talkie. Right? That boy made probably like 30 people spend $75 on these chirp phones, and then they was off the next day. Everybody fired up. We got the chirp phone. They was off the next day, and Cuz was like, get it in blood, bro. Y'all know how I play. It'll be. I'll try to work something out. I'll try to do something, but y'all. Like California just cut though. Like when I first started copping, like my plugs used to try to fuck me. Pause, not like that, but they would try to the chirps, the Nextels, the burnouts, the faulties. But when I first, it was almost like, as a young kid, copping my dope, I would have to if I went to an OG, he would try to play me. He'd be like, I'm gonna front you something, work for me. I'd be like, nah, I'm gonna do it on my own. He'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna short you. I'm gonna tax you. So I knew it was hit or miss until I had to find a little dude that was tied in with his own family and get it through him. Then I got old enough to where my family seen I was already fucking around. Then I started fucking with my own family. But you got to kind of go through your own. I could talk all day about that. That's how I got on talking about nothing but shit like that. But remember, hey, you remember the yellow, remember them yellow faulties, boy? We thought we was doing it, didn't we? Shit off in 3 days, boy. gone. But yeah, I don't know why California, and in California is like real cunning too. Like it's real cunning. Like it's you got like I told you. My partner said he went out there and he was like he moved right back because he like you got to kind of know what you doing out there. Like you can't. It ain't like California. Just thugging ain't enough. Like just being tough ain't enough. Like you got to be able to. I put it like this. Like when it come to thinking, put it like this. Like down south got a lot of like smash and grab type hustlers. You know what I'm saying? It's some scammers. But California is full of like niggas that think they like evil geniuses. Like niggas in Cali be thinking they can really take out. Like the smarts. Like a nigga in Cali be your friend for 5 years and wait for you to get a settlement and Rico you are paid in full. Like the shade is so like I would introduce people out here to my friends that I told them stories about and they'd be like, that was him? I'm like, yeah, that was him. They like, but he seems so mild-mannered. He helped. I'm like, yeah, that's how slippery. Like, nigga be your best friend and knock you down. You go to pick up some money or something. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Like it's just so, because people in California, they so detached from their inner self. Like they so detached from their soul. They so detached from like who they is. Like everybody out there is like natural narcissists. They don't have a soul, bro. It's like they detach from their clarity of their inner voice. It's just on go mode. Like when your gun go warm, they on your helmet. So it's like be peaceful and your gun go warm or stay out here pillaging. And you're gonna get it. The more people want to kill you, the more you like it. Like dudes in Cali be like, man, ain't nobody got no money on my head, bro. I ain't out here doing like you gotta. It's the shit to have money on your head. People trying to kill you everywhere you go, because you know you're gonna have to kill everybody to go everywhere. It's just that gangster shit in Cali is just it's too much. And I told you, dude told me, man, we gonna all die in this war, man. We can't go nowhere, and he really died. And I just was like, you gonna really tell me that you about to die? And I said, well, you don't wanna. You got kids, bro, man. I don't give a fuck about them. And really died. And I'm like, well, you know. But that it is like that though, bro. I wouldn't advise moving to California. If you move to California, move to the nice part of California. I wouldn't move to like nowhere near the hood. Because California is taught to notice. You see what happened to PNB Rock. Like stuff like that be happening to regular people all the time. That was just PNB Rock. Like in California, you will not make it to the other end of the block without 5 phone calls being made and some niggas being on their way. Like in California, if you hit one block and try to make it, just walk all the way down to the street. By the time you get to the next block, your cake gonna already be baked. Already. It's just that you see how they talking about how people pull into the airport and they make you check. Like California is. Because first of all, a lot of out-of-towners don't be in Cali. Like, they be in Cali, but California one of them places where you don't see a whole lot of out-of-towners. You see them just like everywhere else. But, like, you don't see them like how in Atlanta, Texas, you ain't going to find a lot of people in California that's not from California. A majority of California is people from California. You ain't going to find a lot. And, I mean, that's all over California. California is overpopulated. It's people on top of people. It's like a laid-back New York. It's people on top of people on top of people on top of people. And they all from California. Like, I grew up in California. I only met out-of-towners my whole time being there, probably about like 6 or 7 times, probably. The whole 21 years I was out there. You don't really meet too many people from out of town at all. If they there for a second. Like, people definitely don't be moving there from out of town because there's too much going on. Like I told you, my partner moved there. He moved back in like a week. I was like, I already know, bro. I already told you. I said I had some people for him to hook up with. I said, man, I got some people. He's like, yeah, I don't even think knowing people out here gonna really save me, because this one of them places like he said it's like California, like a big ass neighborhood. Like it's like that's why the game, everything is so identical, everything is so military, like Tupac break it down. Everything is like is about the game. So it's kind of like if you're not up on game, if you lost, you lost. Like California ain't a place where you can go and look at somebody else and mimic what they doing and try to catch on. Because while you look and try to mimic, somebody watching you mimic, like, oh, that nigga don't know what the fuck you doing. So even when he pick it up, he don't know it though, really. Like in California, somebody's always watching you. Always. You think you're going in the hood to kick it with old girl? They see you. They see you, they're gonna let you get comfortable. They ain't gonna get you the first time. They want you to get comfortable enough to bring your chains and Start leaving shit in your car and stuff. They might even speak to you a little bit, smoke a little blunt with you or something. Get, you know, you be over here messing with Keisha. Yeah, she a good girl. Casing you. Come there the third day, your shit on bricks. They done ran up in the house. Yeah, it's bad, bro. But I know any tactic, like when I first when I first came out here from California, I was just so used to how bad Cali was that I used to be all in the hoods out here, and people used to be like, bro, you ain't tripping, bro. And I used to be like, nah, bro, I'm from Cali. Like, shit happened. Like in California, I done successfully dodged like life-threatening situations on the fly so quick without thinking to where I can go anywhere and maneuver. Like it's a few times in Texas, people used to be like, damn, bro. I used to be like, yeah, I know how to. When it's happening, you got to go towards it and get around it. You can't really run from it because it's like if you run from it, it's like a dog. Like a dog will chase you if you run. You know, but then you got to know when you're up against a brick wall. But most of the time, go towards it. If they shooting this way, go towards the shooters. Just don't be a target and let the shooters go past you and shoot at people. And you look from a distance. Like I was taught to do stuff like that. Like they had a shootout. This girl was with me. They were shooting in Dallas. Everybody broke out running. I told the girl that was with me, I told her, she looked at me. I was like, get on your knees and crawl to me. She was already crouched low. I said, and the shooters, they got through. They looked up. They put the guns back in their pocket, started walking like it was a regular day. When they looked up, I was just sitting in the car like this. Like they didn't even see me. They didn't even see me and her. We was like ducked off. If she would have broke out trying to panic, they would have saw us. I just told her, I was like, she'd get on the live with me and tell you. She froze. She had dropped me off of the car. She was walking back to the car. She was already crossed. I just said, crawl to me. I kept the door open and everything and was sitting there like this. I didn't jump up and I didn't do nothing. I just sat there like this at first. I didn't want to make no commotion. I didn't want nobody to think I seen nothing. These niggas had a shootout. They missed dude. They put the guns back in their coat and just started walking down the street. It was a normal day. I just was looking like. It was other people on the street. They had to walk past them like they didn't see them do it. Like, and that's they played it off like that. Like they shot at him like that, and then they just hurried up and put their gun and just started walking, like talking to each other like this. Like they played off like this, having a conversation. I was just sitting there like, yeah, bro. You just gotta know how to move. And I just stay away from that shit. I really don't want to have to. I really don't. That a lot of dudes don't tell you how. That's a big part of the game. How a lot of dudes won't break out the how to get away rules. Like it's a lot of gangsters that be like, we gotta get the fuck out of here, retreat mode. Some of the hardest niggas in the world be like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Them niggas is in here right now. I just saw one of them. He don't know we in here. We gotta go through the back door. Like it's been so much shit. California is like that, bro. I remember one time we went to a party. These dudes called themselves getting mad at us. And they just went outside and was just sitting outside with their guns in their hands. It was like, we're gonna kill you when you leave the party. You like, huh? They're like, yeah, y'all came in here. I remember one time we had all dressed up and we was all fitted. We all called ourselves getting dressed up and going to this house party or whatever. I remember exactly what I had on. This back when Tommy was ill figuring out that was I forgot I think my partner Keith had on my yellow Tommy coat. But I had on like, you remember how I used to have the Tommy coats back in the day that was like, this is the regular zip-up coat or whatever. I had like a red Tommy coat with like a red Tommy Hilfiger undershirt, a Tommy Hilfiger hat. I had some Tommy Hilfiger sweats on with some white and red Concord Jordans. And I remember we was cleaning the motherfucker. All of us was. Me, Zoe. You know what I'm saying? My boy Zoe ended up doing like 10 years, him and this nigga named Tan. I think they did a little bit more time than that. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of my childhood friends, man, I'm blessed, man. But I remember we went to this house party on the south side. And I always been the cuisine side of the hood, the gourmet side of the hood. These are the degenerate side of the hood. And the degenerate side clashes with, you know what I'm saying, the cuisine side. Like the lion crashes with the hyena. You know what I'm saying? The lion is always at war with the hyena. So it's like, as soon as we went inside, the grimy niggas from Richmond, they seen us and it's just like real killers, it only take a split second for them to want to kill somebody. Like they don't have to they don't have to think about it. They just, I'm gonna kill a nigga. I had a homeboy back in the day, so I always had to tell him, don't do it. Everything that went wrong with him, his solution was to kill somebody. I'm just. If he trip, we can just go. I'm like, nah. I'm like, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. You right, I can't. No, you can't. Like a few of them, it'll be friends that I knew, like childhood friends that I grew up with. Like you can't. I grew up with him. You knew him too. You still love that nigga though, man? Yeah. What? Talking about crazy shit, bud. That's all it takes is just a split second, man. But yeah, I know I talk about one thing and it go to hope. Damn, I remember that we rocked that Tommy Hill. Yeah, you remember Tommy, Polo, Nautica, Perry Ellis. It was back in the 90s. We had the whole look. We used to go, me and my partners, we was boosters and we used to sell dope, so we used to be going crazy, nigga. And my partner name was Nautica. I was Eddie Bauer. And my partner was Tommy, but sometimes we'd switch it up, you know, we was known whatever designer. I was Eddie Bauer. The reason why I picked Eddie Bauer because it was slightly cheaper and I could boost a lot out of there. So I would stay coming with the Bauer fleeces, the Gap hat with the little snap, with the little strap. I stayed. You know I'm from the Bay. That's not, you already know that 90s Bay Area swag, the little pretty boy Gap hat with the little, you know what I'm saying, with the Eddie Bauer fleece, you know what I'm saying, with the Dockers, with the little hard bottoms, killing shit. Glasses with the frames, but no prescription. No, I don't even need them. I just got them on for the look. That preppy look, that young Joe preppy look. I'm bringing that shit back when I get my money together too. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I'll go on Marshalls with $60 and come out that motherfucker looking like I'm ready to be in the latest Hype Williams. But yeah though, man. How they did that black man, how they did that young kid, that was crazy. That was crazy how they did him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about some more stuff later. They pulling up on Home Depots, y'all. They going after Home Depots, and they going crazy on Home Depot, y'all. They bouncing out on Home Depot now. ICE is running up on Home Depot now, y'all, and they bouncing out and they mean business. I'm letting y'all know the Tuesday and Thursday raid. It's time to go in the gym. Y'all know what I do, man. Is it back there? It's time to get it in, man. Yeah, I want to thank y'all for y'all prayers. I want to thank y'all for I know y'all been praying for me too. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck you talking about, bro. Dodo good. I don't even know what you talking about, man. Shut your motherfucking ass up. I don't even know what you talking about. Never even seen your name on here before. Gap, yeah, the Gap hoodies and you already know, bro. That's what that Gap used to kill him, boy. Don't get the Gap with let the little strap hang real quick. You could tuck it in, but you gotta let it hang a little bit. Be at the Pleasanton Fair with your little polo shirt, with your little Gap hat, you know what I'm saying? With your little Dockers on. You can talk to text. Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. You know, before you send something online, before you post up something that everybody can see, just think about it. Everybody gonna see it, man. That's all. When I see people just typing anything, I think people don't have respect for my chat. They just in here saying any damn thing. I just be just erasing it. Switzerland, what up? Y'all working out or not? Switzerland, y'all working out or not? It's time to hit that gym, y'all. And they've been on me lately, bro. It's been going down. I've been having to chill out, man. Just saying you doing good, bro. Much love, man. Oh, that's what's up, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm shell-shocked from these trolls, man, so I apologize, man. Thank you, man. Subscribe, man. Share my videos, y'all. Let's turn up, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all live. Y'all in these lives be keeping me lit, man. I appreciate y'all. And it's so far so good, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So far so good. This year started off kind of rough, but it's leveling out. And like I say, y'all, I just can't believe that I'm out of this hole. It's like if my eyes wasn't running dry, I would cry. If my eyes wasn't running dry, I would cry. I can't believe I really got out of like a 10-year depression. I didn't think I would be able to. You know, each time I would try to, each time I try to entertain other things, it would take me off my game. And I realized the main thing I needed to be worried about was getting out of this hole. So I would tell y'all do shit like that. Like, if you're trying to get out of a hole, get out of the hole first, man. You know, make sure that you out of the hole first. Get all the way out the hole first. Then do what you're gonna do. Because when you're in full bloom, you're gonna be able to accomplish shit that you wouldn't be able to accomplish drained or hurt or being a lesser version of yourself. So you wanna live life in full bloom. You know, there's already people out here that feel like if you ain't got a lot of money, then you're not in full bloom. So you gotta realize that too. It's a lot of people where even if you don't have the money, they're gonna look at you like you ain't shit. So get in the gym, get your spirituality together. Be the best version of yourself in your eyes. And be the best version of yourself from within, not just on your limbs and not on your body. Be the best version of yourself from within. Win from within, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't realize, man, I got a lot of clarity. You know what I'm saying? And as far as healing, you know, people say you gotta wait till you heal, but the thing is, just don't mess with nobody that wanna hurt you. Don't fuck with nobody that wanna break you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just don't fuck with nobody that wanna reopen the scab. That's all it is. People say you need to wait till you heal. Okay, I done got enough healing. I done healed for about 6 months. I know I definitely need some more healing, but I just gotta make sure nobody wanna pick at that scab, and I'll be okay. But you know, I gotta get out here. I already know, man. Chess game, man. Tricep day, man. Let's go.